Indra, her dad has kind of, thrown her away, and she lives with her grandmother. So they're all kind of outsiders in the film.
It got actually a pretty good response in India. We just showed it about 2 weeks ago at the Mumbai International Film Festival, and the people there, we got the same response that we're getting with audiences here. So I think it's changing, and and the thing about it, we're not trying to like stereotype the characters or push them or show it in anybody's face. We're just telling his story like anybody else's story, and we hope just people get something out of it. So.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I guess your hand.
So I guess you guys are all up there. Maybe it's talk about it or whatever, but did you have a lot of you chose to be a director or a movie maker or a dancer in Chesterfield or Dallas? How are your families in supporting that?
You asked that for all of us. It's like, we all have done something kind of outside of the box. So why don't you answer? Go ahead. Yeah.
Well, I've been very fortunate. My family's been abnormal, so that means they've been really supportive, and they're right there.
That's why I was saying I had the long preamble. I was saying maybe.
But being a fashion designer in my South Asian culture community, it's the equivalent of being a tailor that you see at the dry cleaners, which is fine, but unfortunately it's not, something, when everybody's a doctor and an engineer. So there was a lot of struggle, outside of my family, which I had to deal with. But you just have to keep up with it, and Mehul and all of these people are proof that, if you believe in yourself and your talent and you love what you do, it'll pay off, and you can't worry about all those people anyways.
I like to see when you take this to the right, and then here in the role. I like the role of this little one.
You like it, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot of.
Here's the routine to that.
Yeah.
I really enjoy the music. How did you pick the soundtrack for the movie?
There's a lot of different types of music in the film, and a lot of the montage ones were actually it's a group called the Bills, and they're kind of an Indian hip hop group, and they're based in Canada. So they're kind of the same kind of line where they've kind of fused hip hop and bhangra, which is an Indian style of music. So it was really fitting to work with them for some of the music, and then a lot of the songs at the very end, they're very famous Bollywood songs, and they kind of represent the different eras of Bollywood cinema. So we just have to kind of get those licensed for us and use them. So.
Question for the teacher and the dance teacher. Did you make up the audition thing by yourself, or was it choreographed?
No, all of it was choreographed. I was actually in New York, and the choreographer was in Dallas, so he would send me QuickTime files. So I'd be in my apartment in New York trying to figure it out and learn the moves. But then when I got here, we had a couple quick brush-ups before. But some of it was kind of improv, and hey, let's do this one. Why not?
Just want to say I thought it was an excellent film. I thought you guys did a great job. I really enjoyed it. How long from the time you guys actually started filming to the end of filming and then the editing process? How long did those processes take?
The shoot is actually not that long. I mean, it's long. I mean, it's long hours, but it takes about 4 weeks. We shot for 24 days, 6 days a week, and we probably shoot for 12 to 14 hours a day. So it's a grueling process when you're in it, but it's one of those things where you kind of, I can't imagine doing anything else. It's the most fun. You become a family on your set. Everybody just kind of works together really well, and so it took about 24 days, and then the post-production took about, I would say, 3 or 4 months. We waited a little bit right afterwards to do the post-production, and we actually did all the post-production in India. So we got a great company over there, so that we work with. Yeah.
I'm sorry, this is my second time question. But all those houses in the movie are amazing, like so pretty.
Having been to Plano, Texas, that's kind of what the houses look like.
Those houses?
They're just, we wanted to keep, Bollywood is very kind of over the top luxurious looking, so I wanted to kind of pay tribute to that, so I wanted to make sure our houses, and, we didn't have sets for this. They were all,
Yeah.
right, so luckily we found a lot of,
Family friendly.
I heard an Indian actor do a presentation in the library, and they talked about certain stated emotions that they experience and express. Was this just like free-form acting, or just sort of just kind of off the